hear a lot, even from radio, from Newtage, about mental health.
Yeah.
We're starting to slowly understand what mental health means to all of us. But each and every one of us has a dose of some kind of mental health problem. But we are not aware.
We are not aware of that.
It makes sense.
It's Mr. Sanku. Oh my goodness. Mare waya. Mare 5 4 3 2 1
Say hi, Keke. I thank you.
Do you go by the name like with your musical?
I use my full name. That's my stage name, Patrick Sanku Bokaba. I'm affectionately known as Sanku, all in sundry.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, everybody knows Sanku, Mr. Sanku, Bra Sanku. What do they call you? Bra Sanku, Malum Sanku, Rangwan Sanku.
Malum Sanku, Bra Sanku.
Yeah.
Lately, I can't ask how the artist are born.
Yeah, blind.
So whenever now go setting, go Papa, okay, Papa Patrick.
Yes.
Whenever I told Patrick, Papa Patrick.
Yeah.
Okay, my son. Okay, my daughter. So, but anyway, the artist the child within us lives forever.
How old are you right now in your head?
Just in your head.
Just
25. No, in your head, like right now, like.
Oh, in my head.
Yes.
But honestly.
Yes, on a real note.
I'm 23.
23. I see it.
On a serious note.
For real. We spoke about this last week.
On a serious note, and it doesn't change. It stays like this.
23-year-old.
I feel this boy within me doesn't move, doesn't change.
I feel you.
He still plays, he still rolls.
Yeah.
You know, he still does all the things that boys are. I even do more stuff that these
23-year-olds
do, you know.
I feel you.
Speaking of being a young boy, you studied the legendary Gibson Kente.
Yes, I'm from the stable of.
He's from there. He's from
the stable of Gibson Kente.
the African. What do they call him? African.
The African.
That's legendary, man.
Legendary. The father of black.
The father of black. Yes.
The father of black theater.
Yes.
How did that come about?
I wouldn't say accidentally. When things happen. I was working somewhere, ne?
Mr. Price, right?
I won't mention. And then my parents didn't know. So I saw this article on a newspaper, on a Sunday newspaper. And I knew this was meant for me. The following day, I boarded a train from Salisbury to Joburg, and I went there. But I was also doing some course, go UNISA and stuff. And at the end of the year, I had to ditch the course because I didn't have a choice. That was not me.
Yeah.
But I was born and cut out for this craft. So I knew when I went to the audition the following day, and I found there were hundreds and hundreds of people from all over South Africa and stuff. So I was the only one who made it from Pretoria, if not mistaken. But there was a guy from Harangu and stuff.
Come on, you know.
His name is Rudolph, but he never made it in the arts. I don't know what happened.
So, and you thought that he was good?
And they chose about 30 of us because the course was sponsored by some big company I won't mention because they won't pay you guys.
Yeah, I know.
All right.
You know the vibes. I like this.
Yeah. I had to take a train every single day in the morning for 2.5 hours going to Doke House in the center of Johannesburg. My parents didn't know, my sisters didn't know, and for a couple of months, for months and months and months. And I remember I came to a point where when it was lunchtime, I had to every time watch people chips and then classing and stuff. And then around 5 o'clock you have to come back. But how would I ask them money
And
for something? Because so it was a tedious exercise, but I loved it because I knew this was a call, and I heeded the call.
Yeah.
I grew up performing as a youngster.
Where were you performing? Because like Peli, are there any
Peli Bankis. Most of the young directors who are now, like for instance, those who are running their own casts and stuff, but there are those who come from them as well, because I'm like a godfather nyana, because I trained people from 96 to 96, 97, 98 and stuff. And that group trained other generations.
You are the godfather.
So
for me,
yeah. So and since I was born, I never stopped performing from Mabafing primary school to Banare.
Oh, my dad went there.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, you probably know my dad.
And that Banare or Mabafing.
Mabafing.
And I guess.
Yeah, but
yes. But they don't know that school produced the likes of Thomas Madihage, the L that you know, singer, my friend, Sputas.
Even L.
Yes, Sputas, Bukhudi, and most of guys who are.
No, now I understand why I'm here.
They're from that school.
Wow.
It's one of the best schools. And it catered for people the
way we're the
mentally So and people didn't understand, because it was the only school before even Zotwa we had a class for those people. So people
they thought the whole school was like that.
Every time. And people will tease us. But and even today they still do. Group, you know, the alumni from Dr. Ngoma and stuff. And sometimes man go, we're not and stuff. But besides that, why do we always have to always say and stuff? Because of we ridicule banaba saying okay, and then go to and stuff. And it is in us, black people, especially in the black community. But white people don't do that. Why do we always do that and ridicule? But they are not okay in terms of.
And there might be genius.
Exactly. And who said we're now perfect?
Hey.
We're not because for instance, lately we read a lot and we hear a lot, even from radio, from Utage, about mental health. Yeah. We're starting to slowly understand what mental health means to all of us. But each and every one of us has a dose of some kind of mental health problem. But we are not aware.
We are not aware of that.
Sometimes we just don't understand in a nicer way. Not even hoshota, but because of maybe background to Tsarona, because where you come from, influence and all that, or what you go through at that point and stuff, because we don't share a lot. So each and every one of us, if we can sit, a psychologist can sit with us now, one by one, he'll pick up or she'll pick up something about each and every one of us. And now we think we are fine, but we all have something.
But I'm happy that now it's about time that I embrace this thing. No, man. Mental health is very important, and we have to look into that. Yeah, question, Pash. Wait, hold on. Yes, Pash. That looks at my God.
No, it's not like that deep.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I see you're doing a lot of things. Not only acting, you're writing songs, you're producing or something like that. Playwriting.
Your film.
So I want to know, like, how do you keep consistency?
When you do something that you love, and you're passionate about, you'll always be consistent about it. You'll constantly be on that thing, because what you eat, what you drink, when you wake up, whatever you do, it's that which you that lives within you. You just want to express it and do it for the world to embrace it. So it's writing. I wouldn't say it came, accidentally or stuff, but we write. I'm a storyteller. So what helps me a lot is that I am a storyteller.
What have you written that we know of?
I'm a playwright. I'm a
for the theater.
Yes, I've written.
Which
plays.
one?
I've written. There was a musical at the State Theatre called Isambulo, and I did for TUT musical theatre department, of which I served for about 6 years as a member of advisory board, and I wrote a musical for them about 4 or 5 years back. And we came here. There was we had a photo shoot, and we had an interview. It's called King in the Jungle. It was about Ntate Carlos JJ, and I wrote a lot of plays. Township Funeral, it's about but I wrote it from 97. Around that time it's around the Visinons, after tears. So and then my first play was Trouble in Gauteng. It was about crime and all that. The Bazari, and then Moto after matric and stuff decided to no. What's one now? Na go Korean go thing, something better the highest by. So I've written a plays like Down the Graveside, which is two-hander. I wrote a play about that addresses mental health as well.
I love that.
It's called The Truth in Flames, and it was mainly performed by Aubrey Polo. Aubrey Polo is one of the actors that I always work with. He's from Artridgeville. He was in Five Fingers of Messiahs. I did The River with him. The last episodes of The River. And
what is the first? What do you remember the first drama or series or movie that you were in?
For television, it was in 1998.
Which one was this one?
It was Lahliwe by Gibson Kente.
And then you got very famous. Everybody knows your face.
Yeah, because by then I check out Triville. Hey, no man, can't tell Brasputa.
Yeah, blade.
And I'm with some questioning and stuff. Or no more running and stuff. But now I came, and then people started calling me Mostratin, but Kaula Kolos. I was like a champion, like a boxer and stuff.
Yeah, blind.
So you walk around, and you're still young, all over South Africa, and then people call you by that name. But even today, but Basang address as Gaula Golos.
Real, I wanted to ask her, Vela, like right now, Mr. Bokaba, sir, Mr. Sanku, sir. What, like,
advocate.
Yes, yeah.
How many people call you advocate, Bopape?
I think all over South Africa. But even actors, fellow actors, sometimes it's funny, people don't know. We don't, sometimes you perform with people, you are in one. Yeah, but you create a lot of moto. Character or but it's always been in the past 12 years since my inception. Go Skeem Saam in 2011. By the way, I did it the first day. I was there with Skeem Saam.
I think I remember actually.
I had some drugs.
Yes, that's when I first started. Yes.
But nowadays it's bang address as Papantlamulo, Andres Maseko and stuff. But now I love it. Maybe I'm different from most of the actors and stuff. And when people come and say, "Hey, the photo," I love it.
Aww.
Not in a bad way or in a. People will always say no, especially in the industry. But the Saam. But when I know about Tenanya, I want to say, but I'm not getting any more to share. But especially when Kokulevan, I want to Kokulevan, Barata Hampi. And I would ask them, hey, but Tumbamudim Kopelota for Tulele. Bana, especially Liboku and stuff. Because we are.
Nah, man. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for speaking to us. We are who we are, Vele, because of the people who support us. Mr. Sanku, sir, that song, ne, Kopela more music, I some belief.
But let's go lang. I give a little but I thought you pay some 1 or 2 tracks from my album. So when you have time, play Besuka from my album, play Omahau, because I know give vibe youth.